Starfield, and we have decided to go talk to the track.
How's the saying go? Show no mercy, leave no quarter? Talk to me if you reckon you can hack it as a bounty hunter.
Good. Here's the short of it. I'm only stationed here because I made a mistake. Killed the wrong bounty, and the right one got away. It's bugged me ever since. Now, I heard rumors that this no-good, dirty quarry's been lurking around Mars, but I ain't had the good fortune of him strolling on in here. I think he's smart enough to know better. I got a plan in place to find him, but I gotta prove to my other tracker contact that he's here. That's where you come in. Just gotta plant a sensor. No danger to you. Alright, so you're gonna want to take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy top of the old Mars launchpad tower where it's nice and unobstructed. You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, or else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's on the low side, but not that low. It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner to take care of him. Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry. Get it? Got it? Good.
Easy. No. Let's go.
Any adventure you can fly away from.
See ya.
Is that how the saying goes?
This is a different one, that's why. So, clean it up. I better get up there. Easy. Oh, Lord. So, quick update on everything that's been going on. I was trying to do the Power multiplayer thing with Alex, but she was on the Xbox, and Xbox hasn't got the update yet to allow it. So we're just waiting for that, and we'll start our own series on that. And then the Minecraft Blood Games will be getting its next episode this weekend, Saturday. Being joined with Sean and I to do investigations, which is going to be a big step. And there'll be a new Okay, hold on. Really tempted to start again. I was thinking of doing the piracy side, but just purely, because who doesn't want to do that? Oh, for real, who's never wanted to do that in a game? And to have the option to jump back and forth, if I get bored doing all that, I can come back to this. Is also pretty good. I'd like to do what I can in this, and then sort of do it if it makes sense. So I know the options there. I'll have to just rebuild it, and then boom, pretty much start all over again.
Careful placing that sensor. I've only got the... Good. I'm already getting readings from it. Nothing yet, but when he shows, we'll get him. Here's your pay. Think of it as your cut of the bounty for your assistance.
Is that it? Okay.
This tracker business suits you, if I say so myself. We did, soon after you left the signal pinged. Soon as it did, I sent word to my fellow tracker, and he made a move on our guy. And on top of that, we bagged another wanted criminal. Turns out our guy was using the launch pad as a rendezvous point to traffic illicit goods, including human organs and worse. We caught the buyer as well, thanks to you. Careful out there.
A friend of mine bought this ship. It's literally called the Narcissus. So yeah, I definitely think it's a vanity purchase.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Seriously, what do they even need a ship for? There's so many other things you can buy with those credits.
What else? Target recruitment office. Oh. Looks like the frontier.
There are always credits to be made from mining.
Let's get rid of that one. And that one.
Even if they are barely enough to get by.
0 credits.
Hey, what can I do for you?
You want to know what I think about all these things?
Awesome.
We just learned about Earth in school. When I get my own ship, I'm going
That's
there.
Vanguard. Everything's to do with the Vanguard. Commander told me about joining the Vanguard. Pretty sure that's the Vanguard. I'm pretty sure that's the Vanguard. Let's have a look.
Welcome to the Vanguard Recruitment Office. Here to join the cause. If you've got a ship and the metal to help keep UC systems safe, the Vanguard has got a place for you.
Next week, when my next check comes in,
Not a problem. What you want to discuss? I'd love to get some more people coming in the door. Any interest in helping me distribute some recruiting materials to a couple local concerns? You'll be dropping off recruitment kits to 3 people. Lizzie Aheo at the local. I'll pay you for the leg. That all sound like it's in your. Good.
Easy.
Once you're done, come back here.
I'm Dr. Kayala. Look, I presume you're not getting paid if I refuse delivery. So here, I'll take them. I'm not, but this is a medical office. I can't in good conscience. I think you're just wasting your time here.
Okay.
Zaneta always has been. That's... all right, I'll put them up.
That was easy. Oh, that's why, 'cause it's maxed out. Leave that for now.
most of these corporate clowns won't even show their face at Lizzie's.
Heat getting to you?
Not that
I
she'd
can
serve
fix
them anyway.
more of these things? Fine. Give them here. I'll make sure they find their way to the incinerator with the earlier batch. Oh, yeah? Fine. Let's discuss. And Zineda's gratitude.
Okay.
Now, that is an interesting thought.
Yeah. Water persuade. Persuade. Do it.
You may think so, but I don't. Enough, all right. It's not happening. Now,
What?
then I'll make sure they know you say.
I didn't auto persuade. It said it was good. Why is that red product? Let's go. I meant to.
Tell me you're here to just report. News in it that start coming from my people sooner or later. Sure. Give 'em here. I'll throw 'em up in the office. Sure. Zeneda's helped me out of more than a co-
You managed to get those materials, Beth? I'm sure you did everything you could. Here, what I owe you for the delivery, and for your negotiation services.
4,500, not bad for a quick little run around. That was quick and easy. Alright, let's go here.
The bright lights and reflections are almost enough to make you forget about those living down in the well.
How do they keep going up to that? I want that. Gonna take me on serious. See you at the spaceport.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested? Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all? It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to mast, and there was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security. Let me know if you have any questions.
Done. I'm back. Done, dusted, all the way back up here.
Ah, a face I never mind seeing. What can I do for you?
Yes? You needed something?
On the elevator. What's the other side? Of course it was. This side.
The fewer. I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss. Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected. Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed.
Okay.
Take the mat to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches.
Okay.
Good luck with the mission.
Easy. Steve, Freestar, Crimson. Run. Confirmed. Christian. That station. Do a quick run around. Sort of. Last few things done. And it's raining. Package. The items. I can't look at it. It's just a little box. Come on, surely I can open it. So,
Set up on the moon away from everyone.
How's the invest? Still have questions? Mm-hmm. Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? As am I. And the best part is, since you're all part-timers, there's no paperwork. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
done. Okay, there's another one quickly done. I've done the Red Mile heaps of times, that's fine. That's joining, that's another shift. Let's talk to Joyce. Where are you? New Homestead. Right. Next one.
I can understand wanting to honor or even celebrate history, but this
Too far?
may take it too far.
Credits. Selling.
numerous areas around here that are not part of any tours.
The people here live a simple life. Try not to complicate it.
Titan's such an incredible place for renewable energy. I could use some more help fixing these brownouts.
More help.
Great. You know what to do. Just break apart the ice with a cutter and come back to me when you're done.
It's gonna be a recurring.
Word on the street is you helped Joyce fix the brownouts. Thanks for that.
Careful not to damage the equipment. Great. I just saw the readings and thanks. I hope this lasts.
It's really ears. Oh, it's fine. Rope. Alright, there's that one. Let's go speak with them. So...
If you need to harvest any organic materials, now would be the time.
We've got some of the best private security in the settled. We try to stay out of the guests' way, but we're always here.
No major incidents in a while.
Hey. You know what? I definitely could. We just got a major recall on our air purifiers, and neither me or any of my staff are able to get off-world to pick up the replacement parts. Wow, that'd be great. You can pick up the purifier parts using this claim slip at the Unified Trend. Just show the claim to the shipping manager, Akachi Rosenblum, and you'll get...
Easy. Quick, simple, easy.
Not to be a downer, but this place is almost...
Management kind of orbit.
Good news. Regular pads have resumed. Enjoy the spectacular views on entry. Hi.
And take off.
Hope you've enjoyed your stay here. Get the hell out. This right here is my catnip. Orbit reached.
Where is it?
Let's see what there is to see.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course. Prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You're cleared to land at Gagarin.
There are always credits to be made from mining, even if they are
Back here again.
barely enough to get by.
I don't think you're Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I've got a lot of shipments. Are you here to claim a shipment in storage, or do you have some other shipping concerns? I'd like to help you, but there's a problem with my computer system. I can't verify your claim number at the moment. The technician said they should be done fixing it by 1100 hours local time.
Oh, God. Alright.
Normally I wouldn't, and I wasn't looking forward to staying.
It's easy.
Don't get in the way of the robots.
So helpful when it serves your purposes.
How about that? I guess I can call off the technician. And thanks to you, I won't have to work extra to make... Here's your order. Thanks.
Right, let's go back. All the way back here. Quick rounds getting these jobs done. Easy squeezy.
We've got some of the best private security in the settled system.
No major incidents in a while.
Of course, you gotta be further away.
Can't wait until we get those purifiers. Hey, you got them? That's great. And just in time, too. One of my maintenance. Thanks. I'll make sure.
Jump change, but still. That's joining, that's red mall, that's that. Yes. Wait, what? I'm already here. Okay, I'm already here.
Just glad I don't work on this laptop.
Hey, I heard you did a great job handling the situation. Given your expertise, I wonder if you'd be willing to help with...
What do you need?
Oh, good. I was hoping you wouldn't mind. After you answered our earlier distress call, there's a guest. Corbin Carpenter, a former wanted criminal from the Freestar Collective, actually. He's causing trouble. Great. We'd like to avoid a shootout if possible, but if it happens... well, at least it won't. I'll give you a key to his room. Things have been quiet for a while. This might be the opportunity.
Okay. Yeah, you go. Wait. Knew that was gonna happen, so we do that and that. We go into the main building. Yes.
It's beautiful out there, isn't it?
Hello there.
Squeeze right out.
I cannot recall ever having the time, let alone the funds, for a vacation someplace like this.
Vacations. Okay. What I'm gonna do is inventory. That one. Got heaps of these. Put one of them.
Hey! Who the hell are you, and what are you doing in my room? You're with security, then. I'll tell you the same thing I told the other officers. Piss off. I'll do what I want and leave when I want. This here's a free planet. Okay, I'm listening. So, what? You want me to just stop and leave then? If you don't start anything. Yeah. Oh. I'm still willing to talk. Fine. Twisted my arm. Turn myself in. Apologize. Pay for the damages. Whatever stupid shit it takes for them not to send me back to prison, I'll do it. Tell them I'm here. Packing up to go.
I would, of course, have supported you had that become physical, but you avoided that.
Taken either. Look at them. Which, I'll just. If I just stand here.
Thief! Stop right there! Stop! Paradiso Security! We can handle this without making a scene.
Okay, mate.
Keep your bribe. I don't care about contraband. We're outside UC and FC jurisdictions, but you're still coming with me to pay your fine.
That was it. $380. Easy.
Can I assume you took care of it? Hope he's not too much trouble for. Wow, you really did it. I mean, now I just hope he keeps his word. But either way, thanks. I really.
$380 and I got 83 back and contraband. Okay. Let's go. That's pretty much all them done.
I'm not saying the Red Mile is not a challenge, but I have seen much worse.
Red Mile ain't a challenge.
It's all a bit more legal now, I suppose, but hardly more civilized.
Can't believe they'd rough up a guy just for wanting to.
I hear you're one of the runners to watch.
Can I get you some? We certainly get a lot of interesting people in this place. Aside from the restaurant and hotel services, we offer full-service starship maintenance and refueling. Just speak to our starport master, Lon Anderson, and don't mind him. He may be a lazy old fart, but when push comes to shove, he gets the job done. Enjoy yourself.
Howdy.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Ready?
Thinking of having another go at the Red Mile.
Get out of my face before I put a bullet in your head.
Pardon? Okay.
Hello? Do you have room for one more on your... Hey! It's your lot.
Yes, what?
Nothing quite like the excitement of a run.
I think that might be Donovan Reese. I dislike him intensely.
It's not every day you meet someone known for
Nice work getting that survey data. It's good to have someone like you helping out the list. Take care.
It's a pleasure to have you. I ain't bothering you, so keep to yourself. Keep walking.
Kick back with a drink from the bar and enjoy yourself.
Hey there. It's good to see you again. Anything I can do for you? Not much to report. I hear you've been busy. Talk to you later.
All are welcome at the Red Mile. And I am happy to...
Very well, then you're on your own.
For what it's worth, I hope... Hey.
Then really, turn this place around.
I can't wait for the next run. It's gonna be wonderful.
Attention, everyone! I have something very special to share with you all. Our perilous red mine attracts the most fearless thrill seekers in the galaxy, competing for your enjoyment. Will we see the champions succeed once again, or finally perish to the challenges ahead? Wager wisely. Without further delay, open the doors and let our challenger begin what could be their final run.
Runners come and go. The mile usually wins.
Little has changed, it seems.
Meet your death.
assuming it is.
Well, that is simply unacceptable. Kindred brutes, no question about it. That's partially why I hired them. I was hoping they'd curtail their aggression when it came to our staff, but perhaps not. If it happens again, tell them that on my authority, they're required to pay like everyone else. I give them enough money as it is. If they disagree, they can take it up with me personally.
If you're sure.
I think they will. Capitulating to a
I
bully.
really hope this is important and not another missing pet.
Our champion returns. Your accomplishments continue to make our guests a lot of credits. At least, those who make the right bets. I eagerly anticipate your next run. But for now, enjoy your prize winnings.
And just doesn't really do much anyway. That's the edge of Vanguard, that's don't need to worry about that. That's pretty much.
Let me be clear. One of us in here will make sure to end it.
Wait, last time.
Stay in line, and we won't have a problem. Call it whatever you want. Work. Because we have to deal with the best way to keep people in line. Maybe you don't start that fight. Now go on, get.
There's nothing.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
Before I say anything else, I wanted to thank you. When I first came here, I never expected that I would meet you. I know that you told me you were not going anywhere, but I still worried, if only a little, that my ask has no precedent for any of this. A romantic relationship not within the bounds of Barun culture, I mean. I wanted to attempt to honor that culture nonetheless. I know, and I love you for that. The point I am trying to get to is that I believe I have an idea, a way I can demonstrate my commitment to you. I was hoping that would be your response. This is between you and me, and no one else. You know who I am. I do not need to explain myself to you as I would to others. They might not understand, and I want to be able to focus on us. So, as soon as you are ready, I want us to travel together to the second planet in the Shosa system. There's something we need to do there.
Okay, easy done. Here we go.
can offer to show you how to care. Whatever House Varun deems proper could not work, because you are not House Varun. And whatever marriage traditions you might have would not be appropriate for me. And I love you for feeling that way. But I did think of something. This place, where we stand now, is the first place I was brought upon leaving my city, Dusk. The first time I had ever left my home planet. As you know, I was never allowed to know the way back home. That frightened me. But at the same time, I was suddenly aware of not just one planet, but a whole universe I had never seen. That is a feeling I had not experienced again until I met you. You have already done so. There is no need for you to worry. But there is more. Buried here is something of great value to me. Something I wish you to have. It is best, I think, if you are the one to retrieve it.
Let's take it back to there. Why does it do this all the time to me? Complete opposite. Oh, it's right there.
You hold in your hands the most treasured item I could give you. No. You certainly have not. There is a reason for that, and I hope when I explain why, you will understand what this means. In my culture, every child is entrusted with a pet groat. They are domesticated creatures native to my planet. Smelly, cantankerous, but their milk is a staple of our diet. We raise the groat. We care for it, we milk it. And when we come of age, we slaughter the groat and fashion its skull into a dagger. I did. Through this groat, we are shown the connection that we have to the Great Serpent. That all things serve the Serpent, and can be tools for his use, in more ways than one. Yes, but it is very effective. Every member of House Varun has a dagger like this. We are instructed to keep them at our side at all times. The Great Serpent is always with us, as is the danger of those who defy and oppose him. But that constant connection to the Great Serpent is a liability to those of us sent out into the settled systems. So when we first leave our home, we hide it. I am proud. I have always been. But my mission dictated that my origins remain concealed. So for years, this dagger has remained buried here, hidden from the world. But now, I believe you should have it. With it, I hope you can understand that I trust you completely. That I know you will care for this the way you care for me. And that we are connected in a way that is now truly unique in the settled systems. In all of creation. I love you, and I am yours. Wholly and completely. You are very welcome, and I know that you will. I would not have brought you here otherwise. Now, surely there is some other grand adventure that awaits us. We should go and meet it head on.
It's kind of cool.
Do you see anything useful?
Where are we? Shuttle system. So really have what was Sam? Okay, Sam. Just gotta find him with this shit. He's down the wall. This way.
Well, what do you know? Had a feeling things might go this way. With everything Constellation's been through together, saying goodbye just wasn't enough. Looks like we both couldn't go through with it. That's just it. Without each other, going into the unknown would be lonely and pointless. But when you have people, you can lose them. Okay. The Unity. What'd you see? I bet there's a philosopher out there who would have said the same thing about all wars since the beginning of time. You know the way I see it? You get the best of both worlds. Everything you know is here. And if you ever feel like leaving it behind, Unity is just there waiting. Not every explorer gets that kind of luxury. Just count on blessings, you know? And when you get a moment, could we talk? I feel like I can breathe a sigh of relief. The hunter needed to be put down. It's not just about revenge. His might makes right attitude is just a recipe for pain. Thank God for that. But, if I'm being totally honest, I'm not certain the emissary is right too. It seems to me the emissary would rather wall off the whole damn garden instead of taking a chance on people. You know what I mean? Right? Clearly, whatever the Starborn are doing with it, not working. Still, these calls you're making are impossible. Crazy, even. I just want you to know that I'll back your call every time. Sure. I might bitch about things after. That's the benefit of not being the one in the hot seat. I guess destiny awaits. I can't believe I just said that.
Is it? So he wants. It is Crimson Plate. Still don't think we can take him. Because they normally attack first. So what I am going to do is we go to Olympus. No, not the Alchemist. Yeah, where are we? All the way down here.
Hydrocarbons in abundance. Let us see how they have arranged themselves.
Which one's the empty one? That one. That's the empty one. Yes. I collected more than that, didn't I? Yes, I did. Keep one on me. Yep. Alright, that's good. Yeah, almost stolen stuff. I need to stash. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. All that's taken care of. That's fine. The throwables. Poor kitty. Stash all this. I got itch. Absolutely everything that's stolen needs to get stashed. Wait until she farts. You'd be able to smell it. None of that. Okay, I believe. Oh no, so I've got stolen ammo. God, like every second one's stolen stuff. A lot. Right, I think that's all the stolen stuff. Oh, I still got more. Just gonna clear everything. Okay, that one contraband on me. Oh.
My favorite. I have never been one to.
I know you've probably got stolen stuff. Yep. Again, it's just ammo. Yep. Stuff.
Leaving so soon.
Alright. It's fine, because I can still get from me. I don't think we're out B. But I guess we'll find out. Problem is, I don't remember. I think. Or is it UC? I think it's UC, not Freestar. The March, yeah, that's fine. Gonna go. I think I might get caught with it, which is gonna be okay. Should probably save.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Smart decision.
Deep cover, and this starts the Crimson Fleet. Okay. Thought the same, yeah. Yep.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk. Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
Yeah, you already know.
The prisoner's ready, sir. I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to... Highly perceptive. Let me add that. Speaking of which, let's see what we're working with here. Seems you had a bit of a reckless past. Always fancied yourself as a wild one, eh? We can work with that. I also see that you've mined on Vectera. And now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. Good. You'll find that I'm a stickler for details, and I'd hate to discover that your file is incomplete. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDev. Are you familiar with what we do? United Colonies System Defense. Does that help you figure out exactly what it is we do?
I was just waiting for the day the TV falls.
UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff. We deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture. Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. It doesn't matter how I feel. I'm simply doing what's best for the security of the United Colonies. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine. Of course you have a choice. It's just stacked in my favor. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else? Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
If you have any questions, save them for Commander Conde. All right, let's go. So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the Commander's new mole, huh? Coming in all alone, infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts.
What?
Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the Commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
All right. This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Conde should be waiting for you.
Excuse me.
What? Huh?
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDev's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, Before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
Okay.
Good luck.
Pardon.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Well, you better. Commander, I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand. That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. That should do it. We'll be here if you need us.
Hey. Yes?
Wait, can I leave? Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm going through. I'm way out of here first.
Hello.
Good push out.
It is good to be back in our own ship.
Just somewhere.
Hello, Captain.
Clamps released. We're free.
So that's where it was hiding. Itchy. There that. Ship that is no longer than 80 meters cannot land on a planet.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
If the Trade Authority is not interested, that says a great deal.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. Well then, we have nothing left to discuss, do we?
My day is suddenly much improved. How about that?
You bring me that finder's fee? Or are you here to... You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Just demand the extra credit.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing...
People always ask me what I think about mining.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
I see no good reason why we should have any extra dealings with the likes of you.
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the...
I was just thinking about you.
Hey, it's my personal saver.
I can't believe Governor
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good? Yeah? Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now, okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Clearly, this man has never seen how hard I can squeeze.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money. I suppose. It's just that, well, I didn't have much of a choice. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
You need something, dearest?
Report any injuries I may cause to my...
You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
Can you believe people used to think?
Been in the Vanguard a long time. My face has changed.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you, too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Work in the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see
Will we be taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or swim. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Easy peasy.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
This Neva Mora, her words are measured and carry weight. She is not to be trifled with.
conversations with his crewmen. Oh God, I do not know.
It would be wise for you to take this offer. It shows more mercy than you know.
So,
Miss Stay Up Late reading under the covers?
Normally I would say
Did you
no,
learn anything
but
new from your book last night?
frankly, it will be safer for us.
Don't pretend to be mad at me.
Alright.
I know you
can
aren't
talk.
really.
We
I
will
learned
talk
that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days. Seals are good, air pressure good. Hey, we're done.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship.
Yes.
If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Don't let them! Get up! Get up! You're dead meat! Dead! Ryan!
Always worth checking. Never know what you might... You did what you had to. The fallen are better left as dust in the sea.
Separation complete.
Travel back. Wait, what?
Damn mercs just don't know how to take it. Hey, you wanna help me with some target practice?
Directly to their rep drive. Target grav drive, huh? Shields are down, we got him, Captain. Grav drive out of commission. Oh, poor little ship's missing its shield. Not by any shields.
The grav drive is crippled. They're not escaping.
Docking procedure is complete.
Watch for corners or hiding spots. They know this ship better than we do. Good one. Is that the best you can do?
Operation complete. Thrusters free.
Definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Good work, Rook. Quick, clean, and no witnesses. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear? Be careful what you wish for. You screw up bad enough, and I just might. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Joining the Crimson Fleet is hardly a cause for celebration. But you have your reasons. So for now, I will allow it.
do is use it as a place to sell all the stuff. Report to the vigilance.
We're docked.
Say the word, and we shall be on our way.
Commander Conde wants to see you. Follow
Captain, greetings.
I had a friend on the Regana. If I had my way, I'd space whoever killed him.
United Colony System Defense at your service. Sometimes we'll take the long-range fighters out.
There you are. I want answers, and I want them right. We intercepted your exchange with the Regana. What the hell possessed you to... You represent UC. I realize you have a role to play.
Do you want us to play the role or be better than the pirates? The two are quite at odds with each other.
Now I have to waste precious time smoothing this over with Mast. Make up excuses, perhaps even... Let me make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but it's not a license to kill. Do something like this again. Well said. Let's hope the next time you're... All this ugliness aside. Then there is one positive to come. Let's focus on that and move.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Nave.
Our files indicate she's second in command. Yes, you pass your... But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends... Just remember, these are ruthless criminals.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by... You should proceed with caution.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but...
What is there to know? He is pirate scum.
Exactly. The Crimson... In any case, now that you... We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our... This will also give us time to bolster our defenses.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. Certainly, keep up the good work.
The commander's livid.
Once we get all clear from the key, I'll be able to end this episode.
On our own again. Oh, I never get tired of that.
Hail acknowledged. duck where you like.
Pressure normalized, and we're docked.
Yeah.
You got your cut. Now get out of my face.
You said the tank was 10K,
Hello.
but it was 30.
I am satisfied
Big
to see
difference
that
on
you
40%
survived
of
your
10
most recent
versus
sleep
30.
cycle.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to respect you. And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
Assuming we are using the same abbreviation, I must disagree. I find this neither restful...
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you, too. Follow me. All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. In you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Don't even try to rip me off.
Got Bradley from the
I know
Trade
value
Authority.
when I see it.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay,
Easy.
this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Nugent would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done.
Okay.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your...
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Okay. Everyone's done.
Ah, there's our other new recruit.
Yes.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef. Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook.
Stop. How do we get out of here? Down the way we can. Come on, elevator down.
Rook?
Think about Delgado.
Yeah. It's fine. Ship services. Depot.
It would seem that none of the wealth stolen over the decades has been spent on upkeep for the station. This bodes poorly.
Need something?
Alright, let's...
Heading out. Well, only the best.
And I've got heaps of stuff, so I just want to sell it. Move it on so I have more space for more junk. Then bring that back and sell it. Yep.
See ya.
You guys can
So there I am.
but anyway.
Everyone off? Hey, if you want, I carry most occasionally. Just don't screw.
Trust me, ain't good enough.
Oh, we are. A little advice: you bleed for anyone who says otherwise is. Well, most people just. Plenty of.
I'm not gonna buy any of your stuff because I know it's all gonna be less than what I've already got. So we can do that. I don't need it.
Need more weapons or ammo?
Credits,
Come see me.
you guys can't afford everything.
I don't need to hear about your. All right, make it quick. Just make it quick. We're done here? Great.
I hope you do not have any loose cred sticks. I fully expect you would find them missing.
Now you're
when
speaking
you
my
leave.
language.
So pretty much everything here. Oh, you've actually got credits. Here we go. That's where it comes good. Granted, they don't last long because there's pretty much all the credits done.
Come back and see me sometime.
Let's see what we have now. What'll it be, friend? Oh, but the Crimson Fleet is. Business on the quay is like no. Not everyone thinks so. There are a few. Regardless. I hope you're not low on credit.
Alright, so that's fine. Go for it. I don't need 'em. Stuff.
Your credits are always good at the Trade Authority.
Pretty sure that's everything. That on. Got in there.
Are you looking to start something?
We shall leave this episode here. Next time we'll head down to where they are and we'll go search for this legacy. But until then, see you later.